pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What did I do this week?
All right, we'll start with our council activity reports. So before we do, we're meeting here on Tuesday instead of Monday, normal scheduled meeting because of Memorial Day yesterday. So I just want to take a minute to recognize what that means and those who've given their life so that we can meet here and talk the way that we do and exchange these thoughts. I also just want to call attention to the fact that it's easy, or maybe not easy, but it's certainly possible to count numbers and names of people who've died in battle and things like that, but it's harder to quantify those who come back with unseen injuries and things and how that affects them later in life. So just thank you to those who've served. It's not something that I could do, that's including you. Thank you for that, and thanks to those who've made that sacrifice for us. As for reports, we've had our all-board meeting a few weeks ago. I attended that. At the Stearns County Municipal League meeting. A few of us were there for that. I think that's all I've got. Trying to recall.
Centricare?
Oh yeah, the Centricare meeting. Went and met with Centricare on what they have going on, learned about some of the updates that they're making and some of the ways that they're striving. Didn't hold back on some of my thoughts, whether they liked it or not, they got them, so. Oh yes, and then we had our working session with the township that we were all at, so that one was exciting, and we'll regroup on that June 3rd. Paul, what do you have?
The Stearns County Municipal League on the 19th, and then had the two working sessions, or two sessions with the township, one at the township hall and one here.
That was the joint planning board, I assume?
Yep.
Megan?
I had the Centricare community event as well. I thought that was very informative, and it'd be nice to see how we can work with them going forward. With the EDAP meeting, trying to think if there's anything of note at the EDAP meeting. Oh, we didn't have a quorum, so we didn't vote. We just kind of had an informational meeting, which is always good. The Stearns County Municipal League meeting, I thought that was really interesting, and the discussions about tourism. And then the council township meeting as well.
Yeah.
The 14th was the all-committee meeting, and each committee talked about what's happening in their area of concern. And the 15th, I attended the scholarship breakfast at Bugby's retreat, and issued the Kathleen Herzberg Memorial Scholarship to Emma Alley. I was proud to do that. Centricare meeting, the 18th. Future Healthcare in rural Minnesota. The 19th, we had EDAP meeting. Talked a little bit about some business expansions, possible new apartments and downtown redevelopment. 20th, Green Roof had their monthly meeting. Talked about Grandma's Attic, was successful again this year. And Fried Red coming up for Town and Country Days and the concerts in the park. 21st, we had a joint city township meeting. Talked a little about an annexation plan and our joint ownership plans were discussed. And then yesterday, Memorial Day, I remember my dad and 8 brothers served in World War II that are now gone, and many cousins in Vietnam. And then I went to the dinner at the Legion and Auxiliary put on yesterday noon.
Right. Thank you, Neil. Tarek, how are things in city admin?
Well, they're going well. We did have some interviews for Public Works. You'll see that on the agenda tonight. We continue to have a position open in the PD, which we're looking to fill. We're looking for some more applicants. Meeting-wise, I did attend the meetings that were all mentioned, which were the All Boards, Centricare, EDAP, Stearns County Municipal League, joint planning with Paul, and of course the Special Council Township working session. But I also attended the High School Career Day. This was organized by the Chamber, and Jacob Bertram put this together this year. And what he wants to do, or what the Chamber would like to do, is honor or give recognitions to the students who are graduating and going into the workforce right away, in particular going into the workforce and staying in the community. So he wants to give, or the Chamber wants to give recognition to that, to those students. And it looks like it'll be an event that they would like to do every year, to give recognitions to students who decide to enter the workforce right away and continue to live in Painesville. That's all I got.
All right. Any questions for Tarek? Okay. Joe, have you changed your mind about open forum? Have you changed your mind about talking to us during the open forum?
No, I don't have much positive, concrete to talk about yet.
Okay.
I hate to leave things hanging in the air with not having any positive, but I will have. We're having our meeting, has been moved up from third Wednesday to the second Wednesday this coming month because of contract days.
Okay.
And we hope to have a little more to talk about that. But we are getting some movement. We're getting some having people look at the viability of the cost to take down properties and so on, and what asbestos costs. So far, the buildings that they look at, they said there's very little asbestos to worry about. That's good news. Anyway, we haven't completed yet, but hope to do that this Friday.
Thank you for all your help with all of that, and appreciate it. Yeah. Moving on then, our consent agenda, we have the minutes on page 1. And welcome to the part of the show where I drag for time, because we have a 6:30 public hearing, folks, and not a lot on the agenda.
Well, I do have questions about some things in the minutes, if you would like me to expound upon them. Not pulled necessarily, I wanted to, I thought we should give some acknowledgement, to the donation to the park system, because that is lovely to do. And I had a question about, E as well. Would you like me to ask it?
We'll pull E,
Okay.
because we're not pressed for time. And then we'll pull C.
Okay.
So I did entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda, which is A, the minutes on page 1, the vouchers on page 2 totaling $319,938.95, not C, resignation of Phil Bailey from the airport board, not E, part F.
C is the donations.
Yes,
And
I'm pulling that one too.
you're pulling D as well?
Nope,
Okay.
nope, not C, so including, so
Okay.
we're doing A, B, C, no, A, B, D, F, and then G, the appointment of Grothy to fill Phil's spot. So can anyone want to move to approve the consent agenda A, B, D, F, and G?
So moved.
Motion by Hersberg, is there a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Brick, any further discussion?
And thank you to Officer Lopatka for his many years of service.
Yes, the children appreciate it.
He's done a great job.
All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None? Motion carries. The easement will take up under old business at 6:35 probably. Tarek on page 24, hiring of a public works. We have a candidate here?
Yep, we did interview 4 candidates. We decided to offer or make an offer to one of the candidates, with one being the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Conditional?
No, like the backup.
Oh, the waiting list or the
Yeah.
eligibility list.
Eligibility. So we did make an offer for the candidate, however, he did not accept the offer. So we would like to recommend Dominic Plata for the position. And the grade and step is included there, which I can't think of off the top of my head.
I'd entertain a motion to hire Dominic Plato for the full-time public works position.
I'll move to hire Dominic Plato as the full-time Public Works Mechanical Technician, water/wastewater operator, 1 at grade 6, step 1, 3080 per hour.
Motion by Burke is stated on the action sheet. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Paul, only because he's usually quiet, so I'm going to go down that way for a while. Any further discussion on that?
Has he accepted, or?
As far as I know, there was some discussion on timing and benefits, et cetera, but as far as I know, his questions have been answered.
Hearing no further discussion, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None? Motion carries. TIF agreement, Tark, on the update.
Yes, it is on the update. We did receive an application from Spanier Metalworks. Spanier Metalworks is expanding. They're looking to build another building, put in some new, higher tech welding machinery in there, which I think is pretty exciting. They will be hiring some new employees too. I don't have an exact number yet. But as a result of this, they would like to apply for TIF. I did speak with our financial advisor at Northland Securities and ran some preliminary numbers, which it seems to be working out for them. This is for Spanier. So on that basis, he went ahead and he applied for TIF. So if all goes well, we would be moving as quickly as we can, but probably won't be approved until sometime in July, if all goes well. And he would like to begin construction as soon as we get this approved, so that's good news.
There's no other discussion. I'd entertain a motion to approve the services agreement between the city and Northland Securities.
I'll move to approve the professional services agreement between the City of Painesville and Northland Securities, Inc. for TIF District Number 3/17 in the amount of $9,000.
Motion by Burke, is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Thorland. Any further discussion? Just note that yes, there is a cost to this of $9,000, but Spanier has paid in a retainer fee essentially, so that will be coming out of that application cost, or application deposit. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None? Motion carries. Megan, you wanted to talk about accepting the donations for the park system, consent agenda C.
Yes. I don't have anything to add. I just thought thought it would be nice to talk about it further than just a little note in the consent agenda, because that is kind of them to do. So it looks like it is coming from, I'll tell you in a minute, because, you took me by surprise and I lost my spot. If you want to talk about it, you sure could.
I can. So it's a $60 memorial received
There we
from, I guess, in memory of Jeff Youngs, from Barry and Janet Flanders, Denny and Joanne Spalding, Jordan Spalding, and Jake Bushman, along with a $20 memorial in memory of Dr. Alan Solom, again from Barry and Janet Flanders. So that is, I think, a great way for those two who've had a very large impact in our community to sort of continue to live on in all of our memories and going forward.
Yes, absolutely.
With that, are you making a motion to accept that donation?
I am making a motion to accept that donation. Thank you.
I have a motion by Breck to accept the donations. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Hersberg. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None? Motion carries. Then you wanted to talk about Bob Wander, consent E.
Sure.
That was so Minnesotan.
Yeah, sure, you betcha. Sure. I've been home on a range. So, yes, I had a question about that only because I had not read further to see new business A. So, I just wondered because we had been part of that hiring process way back when, and it was kind of like, is he going to retire and when? And I knew that he had that we had the eligibility list, and I wasn't sure how that was going. So I just had questions about that. But now that I see that we've moved along with that and hired hopefully hired if he accepts a really good candidate, I don't have any more questions, so I would move to accept the resignation of Bob Wander.
Motion by Brick to accept the resignation. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Hersberg. Any further discussion?
I was hoping it would be longer, that he could work with the new man, but it is what it is, I guess.
I think sometimes once they make the decision, that's,
I was hoping for 6 months, but
yeah. Well, Don's a quick study.
I was gonna say, I think it helps that we have somebody who's, I hope will be pretty qualified to step into his shoes.
Yeah. And I think that in the past, it seems like the guys have been really good about working with the new people and getting them on board. It's, a bummer to jump into summer, but it is what it is.
Great. All those in favor of accepting the resignation of Bob Wander indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion carries. Okay. We have our informational, including the liquor store reports on page 25. Bill notes that sales are up 13% over last year. Profits increased 18,000 over last year, an increase of 15.9%. Margins are up about half a percentage point to 23.49%. Products are up, transactions are up, average transactions are up, units per transaction, he says, are down from 2.1 to 2.1, so there's a typo somewhere in there. Inventory is up, but of course we have a larger store. Reward dollars are up, showing people are coming back. He said overall, since November of 2025, when the store opened, sales are up about 13%. So that's a good increase, and of course, we're getting ready to go into the summer months here. We've got our June meeting schedules. I did send out an email earlier. I will not be at the next council meeting on June 8th. I'm in trial that day, and on the other side of the state. I'm not coming back for it. Tarek, do we have anything for policies and procedures on that Wednesday?
We do, but it's nothing urgent.
Cancel it.
Okay.
I will still be in trial.
Okay.
Otherwise, anything else that we need to talk about here? Hearing none, we will be in recess until 6:29. We'll come back on record and have our public hearing. Thank you, everyone.
2 hours late.
All right, we are back. Back from our recess here, and the only thing left on our agenda was the public hearing for the vacation of drainage and utility easements for D&D storage. It is, by my clock, 6:30, or at least seconds to it. So I will open our public hearing. I see we've got Dwayne here. Is there anybody else to talk about vacating these easements? Tarek or Paul, you want to fill us in a little bit?
Well, if you look at your agenda, you will see the map here. And in the square is the lot that they are looking to split, and down the middle of it is the utility easement that they are requesting to be vacated.
We split that last hearing, or did we just set?
No, we said it,
the hearing.
but they need to get this vacated first.
Great, and I did talk to Jennifer earlier today. She said that she talked to both Dan and Brad. Both of them are in agreement with this. There's no reason for us to maintain this utility easement. We're not using it, so
Okay.
Yeah, and I asked what other utilities are there, and to their knowledge are none.
nothing. So, anything else you want us to know, Dwayne?
There isn't much. There's an easement, utility and a drainage easement to the south of our lots there, and it goes all the way, through the, I forget whose property it is, but it goes through those duplexes behind us, so. And there's one other drainage easement, I believe between lot 3 and villas there. Also all the way through. And we kind of need it for if future expansion, That's what the whole plan is to make sure we have the room in that, and that we could build on for expansion on that, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not seeing anybody else here for the public hearing. Council got any questions? Otherwise, we can close it and go back into our business meeting. Okay, closing the public hearing, going back into our business meeting, 6:31 for those taking minutes. Page 8 of our agenda. I'd entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2617 vacating the drainage and utility easements.
So moved.
A motion by Brick is stated on the action sheet vacating those easements and approving Resolution 2617. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Thune. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None? Motion carries. With that, everyone, we're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep, thank you. Have a good evening.